All right. We back. Um, Here with the other side of the coin, the divine masculines situation. If you ain't seen the feminine reading before this one, please watch it. Okay, I'm doing the same deck I had this reading with the deck that I had last reading. You want to see the cards that popped out first before you can even come over here. All right. So if you ain't seen the feminine reading, stop it. Watch it. Then come back to this. All right. Reading's gonna start in a minute and a half. Just got a few rants. That's all. First rant. Like I say, doing deals that expire on my birthday. Been doing the reading deals for about 2 weeks. The life coaching specials I've just been putting in and out the past 2 weeks. So you got till midnight tomorrow, Tuesday, July 26th, my 35th birthday. To get a $35 reading, any kind of reading. I got various readings. Just ask, inquire, and life coaching, which is basically 3 sessions for one price. So it's basically for the price of like maybe $10 more than a full price reading. You know what I mean? And you get 3 unlimited time readings. Unlimited time. For those who got coaching sessions with me, please let them know. Put them in the comments. You know, like I said, I've been doing this for about 5 years. You know, the whole life coaching, reading thing. So I'm, I'm pretty competent at what I do. You know what I mean? I'm pretty official at what I do. I feel I'm elite, but I ain't about here to brag or nothing like that. My readings are definitely accurate. Might not be what you want to hear. I'm not nothing like the rest of these psychics. Everything I do is unorthodox. I just really want to stress that. I am an unorthodox Christian psychic, cuz yes, I'm different. Yes, the terminology and lingo is a little different from what you're used to. But guess what? I got it so simple, even a fool can understand it. Okay? I'm just here to help. But even that ain't good enough. Second rant. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the directions you're going. That's the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind, aka the sword. Then you got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Can't half-ass nothing. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine. Then you got the wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you've done, things you're doing. Not what you finna do. These actions and behavior that you've done has accountability and karma attached to it. The actions and behavior that you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do has nothing attached to it. Probably just words. Overall energy. Let's get straight to it. What's fairly important here, divine masculine, you got something here. Ace of Pentacles. This is something big. Whatever this something is, it's the cornerstone to your whole world right now. The cornerstone to your life right now. So if this is a career thing, this is like a high-paying job. This is like a big-ass check. This is like a huge benefit. You know, whatever this thing is, it's the cornerstone to your new whatever. Alright? This could be the house you want. This could be the car you want. This could be the wife you want. This could be the lover you want. This could be whatever you want. Whatever it is very important to you. You know, what's fairly important about everything, you already have it. You ain't got to worry if this person is yours. They're yours. That's why you have them. You know, you got something good in your life. This thing is a cornerstone. So if it's a relationship, marriage, love, twin flame thing, you want to, you know, take something to the next notch, you can. This ain't nothing but space and opportunity right here. You know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is A for accept it. A for acknowledge it. Accept or acknowledge. The A, whatever it is, accept or acknowledge this thing. You know, all you really looking for is, I don't know, reassurance. It's like you insecure. Tell me I'm insecure. Tell me you love me. You know I love you. Well, I just want to hear you say it every day. Like I should not tell you I love you every day. My words And my actions should show you. If my words can't show you, my actions should. I told you, communication is 80% nonverbal. So if you're looking for a I love you or to hear a person reassure you with shit verbally, that's just 20% of it. They're reassuring you with their actions, with their behavior, with the shit that they've done, with the shit that they're doing. Something big in your life. I think it's your divine feminine, but let me put some more smoke on this. We got a queen out here. It ain't your divine feminine. It ain't no karmic feminine either. But Queen of Cups is the psychic card in my deck, X-Men card in my deck. You know, Queen of Cups is all about signs and synchronicities, dreams, visions, fantasies, miracles, writings on the wall. This is your intuition. This is where your power lies, divine masculine, and your intuition. Your intuition is telling you exactly what to do with this. Can you hear it though? If this is your twin flame, your divine feminine, you know your twin flame is important. You know she important. He could be she be he, you know, we rocking. You know your twin flame is important. You know without your twin flame, your life would be totally different. You know you want to at least accept or acknowledge your twin flame the way your divine feminine maybe have tried to been accepted by you or acknowledged by you. This is you giving her that or him that. Giving them it, that acknowledgement, that acceptance. Your intuition is telling you to do that. Make sure you do that. That's fairly important. That ain't even the hard part. Giving your feminine that. I don't see your divine feminine out here. But just giving her that. Okay? Bottom line, we got the Three of Swords. This is pain. You know? It's mental pain. Could be physical pain. If it isn't pain, Three of Swords. It's the pain card of my deck. So if it doesn't have to deal with pain, like physical pain, you know, if it ain't gout or, you know, some health crisis you're currently dealing with, you know, if it ain't physical pain, then it's just the mental pain of going past the point of no return. That's what the Three of Swords is. Past the point of no return. It's one thing leaving a person, but go past the point of no return. It's one thing giving up smoking, but go past the point of no return. It's another thing changing your life around, but go past the point of no return. It's like the energy of like a pimp turned preacher, which happens a lot within the black community. There's a lot of preachers I know, like I said, who really was in these streets, getting this money. You know, I'm talking about getting these bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, really on it. The way a young nigga really was trying to get on it. You know what I'm saying? They was on that. They left all that. You know what I'm saying? To serve God. A lot of people in the church got real stories, man. These were some real people who God had to change, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, y'all be looking at church people as like soft flakes, cowards, people who just, I don't know, scared, so they just running the guy or choosing to put their whole life of servitude towards the Father like it's an act or like they really ain't about that life. Man, I know, you know what I mean? God is powerful. You know what I'm saying? And your masculine, you divine masculine, I'm talking to you. But to the feminists, cross watching, you know what I'm saying? Cross watching. Your divine masculine real. Gave up a lot to get to this very moment right here. Whether you realize it or not, divine feminine, masculine. I know you sacrificed a lot to get here. I'm just here to tell you to move forward. Don't get all the way here and get scared. A lot of you masculines are scared to go past the point of no return. You're willing to accept this twin flame thing. You're willing to let your feminine finally in. You're willing to work with your divine feminine. If we're talking about divine feminines here, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. You're ready to take things to the next level. But are you ready to let your former life go? And changing your former life to co-create with your divine feminine. Are you ready to, like I say, go past the point of no return with this shit? You used to be scared on what this twin flame situation was going to do to your credibility, how your friends was going to act about it, how your family was going to act around it, whatever the fuck. Are you willing to go forward with this shit? It ain't like it's being broadcasted. It's like weed paranoia you get. You smoke some weed, you get paranoid, you think everybody watching you, think every cop driving by, finna pull you over. Nah, that's just what happens when you smoke the ganja. Just makes you motherfucking paranoid. Just take a chill pill. Take a cool beat. You know, chill the fuck out. This is a natural reaction. Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck up the moment, overthinking, overdoing it, overdoing it. Asking, don't overdo this. Don't renege on this. Don't, you know what I mean? You being led internally. Your intuition has led you to this very moment with your divine feminine. Go forward. If it's not twin flame based, I'm talking to the divine masculines who ain't even dealing, nor thinking about their divine feminine right now. To y'all, you got something good going. Go all the way with it. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice nothing to be great. Just be obedient to your purpose, to your program, to your whatever inspires you or whatever you dedicated to. That's what you go over time with. You know what I mean? It's what you're doing. Not who you're doing it for. Not what you're trying to get out of it. It's what you're doing. That's the most important. So, you know, it's a nice job opportunity that's presented itself. Take it. Don't do what's best for you. Fuck everything else. Just do what you do best. You two of wands. You're the survivor. You gotta make ends meet. You gonna survive. If anybody gonna survive, it's gonna be you. Do it. Do it big. You walking away from this twin flame situation? Do that shit. You know, but walk to a good thing though. Leave your twin flame situation and walk into the best relationship you ever had in your life. You know, leave your divine feminine and meet the one. You know, that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. You know, upgrade. You know, your divine feminine went through a lot, making herself a better person, making you a better person, or whoever this person you end up with. Just like you help make your divine feminine a better person for whoever she or he could be she could be he. You know how we rocking is gonna be with. Go all the way. Stop half-assing. Stop double dipping. Stop tripping. Stop being focused on one thing but still looking in the rearview mirror or looking at something else. Go all the way with something. It's something you got going. Go all the way with it. So if it's love, step all the way in love. If it's a twin flame situation, go all the way to the infinite with it. If it's your karmic situation, take it seriously. Take it seriously. If this is an opportunity, take advantage. Just go past the point of no return. Just dedication, commitment. That's all I'm hearing. Bottom line, you need to commit to something or someone. You know, you need to go all the way with something or someone. Do it. Do it. Coming to the situation. You subconsciously, indirectly with yourself. Masculine, you got the Ten of Swords. Now, this is death or permanent ending. You know, something is going to be over permanently. Given a direction or a decision you finna make. That's some masculines. Other masculines, this could be death. Death of a dog, death of a family, death of a car due to totaling it. You know, whatever it is, it's gone. You're not going to get rehired. You're not going to get remarried to this person. Even if you do, to the swords, it could be a divorce. Even if you do divorce and get back married and shit, it ain't going to be the same. Whatever y'all had, permanently gone. Y'all going to have to build something new. Whatever car you had, that bitch gone. You got to find something new. Whatever job you had has passed. It's time for you to find something better. When you lose things, you gain something. You got to end things, Ten of Swords, to begin things. You just started a new beginning. To live life to the fullest. To not spend another second of the day worrying what another person else got to say about your life. Or the people you got in it, or the directions you're going, or the actions and behavior that you invested in, or something like that. Like I said, even if you is out here just trying to help, that still ain't enough for people. Aside from getting real, get ready for an ending. Told you, you cannot step into a sterilized situation with old shit on your boots. If you're gonna have a new beginning, it's gonna be an ending, man. Something old is gonna end for this new thing to begin. And that's how life works. It ain't supplementing. You know? Just some things outgrow other things. Some things just can't mesh well with other things. Like, could be end of a friendship. Person you've been knowing your whole life. Y'all been like this your whole life. Now it's like, fuck this person. Or you see their true colors. Or you see this person is not your friend, but in true indeed your enemy. Like I say, this could be a era. Just really the end of an era. And I said this maybe a couple weeks back. I had a reading called End of an Era for you, Divine Masculine. You revisit that energy. Like I say, it's something you need to leave the fuck alone. Something you need to just leave the fuck alone. A former status, a former heyday could be you in your prime. It's the energy of like your hair. My shit thinning out a little bit. I was cutting my hair. I cut my own hair and shit. Cut my hair earlier and shit. And like, I can see where I'm gonna lose this shit right here. Like, it's like, this shit gonna fall off like the sea level rise, like the way the sea level rise and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the shores disappear, like I literally see the shore. That's for the disappear. And like Florida and shit, I got a little bit of time to get it in before this bitch end up under that sea, you know what I'm saying? But eventually I'm not gonna have my hair no more. You know? Another thing I was doing, I'm about to be 35 tomorrow. I caught myself looking at my hair, pictures of my hairline. Damn, my shit was really here, cuz, and it's just like time. You know, stupid analogy, but it makes a lot of sense, man. A lot of shit goes away. Like menopause for women, ED for niggas. You know, while you got something, enjoy it, cause shit goes bye bye. You know what I mean? Like whatever's coming to an end, it's the end of an era. Bow out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Because directly, consciously, it'd be good for your grooming to do so. Grooming. A lot of what you are masculine comes from a lot of who you were. A lot of what you are masculine comes from a lot of who you were. Who you were is not who you are right now. Who you are right now, masculine, is a completely different creature. You so new, the only person that can recognize you is your divine feminine. Your own family don't even know the change. They see the change. They see the change, but they don't really know the story of it, or the inspiration behind it, or the person behind it, the motherfucking divine counterpart and shit. They don't know none of that. They ain't aware of none of that. You know, that's like a secret you and your twin flame got. A lot of your grooming got changed by your divine feminine. Just like a lot of your divine feminine's grooming got changed by you. That's what this twin flame situation does too. You know what I'm saying? So back to the twins. I say this took work on both sides. You know, on both sides. Change happened on both sides. Transition happened on both sides. Separation, both sides. You know, the fight on both sides. You know, you two are twins, man, and like I say, you ain't in this game by yourself. Through the loss of something huge to you, or you being finally at that fork in the road where you went in the other direction. There's only one right way, and that's up. You got another way, and that's an alternative. You always got options. You always got alternatives. You got a free will. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again. You got the free will to do that. You can choose to not even acknowledge something real, or not even go towards something that feels right or home to you. You can do whatever the hell you want, you know. But like I said, something coming to an end, and this end is really gonna change the direction. Swore the decision. Swore you finna go with yourself from this point forward. Grooming, you know, your feminine really changed you. You see the change from how you were to who you are. From how you were to who you are. You look back to how you were. Look in the mirror to who you are. It's a big change, huge change. A change so big you can finally recognize it. Feminine is doing a number on you, a good number on you. You finally see it. Like I say, acknowledgement, acceptance. That's some major shit. You're gonna have to like really call a spade here. A lot of growth, good growth, a lot of development, good development has happened. You know. Now what you're finally doing is tracing back to the beginning. Well, when did this change start happening? Right around this time. That time is when you met your feminine. It's like you live your whole life prior to meeting your divine feminine. And it's like your life really only started really at twin flame recognition. Once you bumped into your twin flame, once you recognize your twin flame, that's when your life changed. From that point to now, big change. You've known your twin maybe 15 minutes within this hour called your life. But a lot of shit has happened in the last 15 minutes. More shit has happened in the last 15 minutes of your life, this hour we call your life, than we can even say about the last 30 minutes. That's the profound effect your divine counterpart has on you. And vice versa. Same amount of little praise I'm giving your feminine for changing you is the same amount of praise I can give the feminine. I mean, feminine for changing you is the same amount of praise I can give you, masculine, for changing your feminine. Feminine role. This deals with your divine feminine, other feminines in your life, the feminine side in you. You subconsciously, indirectly, shit you don't see. Is that everything is Six of Pentacles. Everything is already copacetic. This is homeostasis. Copacetic. It ain't gravy. It ain't great. It ain't Gucci. It ain't awesome. You know, it's just okay. You know, this is basically the step after the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is technically the Dark Night of the Soul. This is the step after the Dark Night of the Soul. We all go through the Dark Night of the Soul. Ten of Swords. Something coming to an end. We all lose shit. We've all lost someone. We've all went through the fire. We've all hurt. We've all suffered. We're human beings, nigga. That's what we do. We go through shit, man. That's the reason why we're on planet Earth, man, to go through it. This is battlegrounds, training grounds, man, for what's to come. Of course it's real out here. But guess what? Everything gonna be okay. Worst day of your life happened yesterday. It's today. Yesterday was your Five of Pentacles. Yesterday was your Dark Night of the Soul. Today, we survived yesterday. Today, we here to live on. A lot of people that didn't make it yesterday. We here to live on. And that's something we gotta acknowledge. It's a baby step, but you gotta appreciate it. You didn't have no job yesterday. You got a job today. You didn't have a car yesterday. You got a car today. You didn't have no help yesterday, nigga. You got all the help in the world today. It's a baby step. It's something minor, but major. This transition, this change that's happening in you, it's minor, but it's something major. Think about it. Before you met your divine feminine, how was you talking to feminines? How was you coming at chicks? You know what I'm saying? How was your game, player? It's modified, it's morphed, it's better. You know how to talk to women now because you talk to a divine feminine all the time. You know how to deal with good women now because you dealt with a good woman for a minute. Took this good woman to kind of, I don't know, turn you into it's like Laura Winslow and Steve Urkel, and when Steve turns into Stefan. Laura cool with Steve Urkel as like a friend, you know, a person that can help her with her homework, you know, keep her grades up, you know, figure out life problems that she can't seem to figure out. He's a genius, you know, like, but it ain't just like a friend. She obviously wants Steve more than a friend, in my personal opinion. Obviously, you know, got him to the point of him changing himself into Stefan. Him being Urkel wasn't good enough. It took him to be Stefan to get Laura on his team the way Steve wanted Laura on her team. Steve Urkel sounds like a divine feminine to me. You know what I mean? Laura sounds like a divine masculine to me. You know? She still hung with Urkel. Like, Urkel annoyed her, but, like, they were friends. And then, you know, till she pushed him to the point of him changing himself into Stefan. Just like Sherman Klump turning into Buddy Love, there were temporary benefits to that change. But as you see in the end, Stefan ain't Steven, man. Buddy Love is not Sherman Klump. Sherman Klump, big as hell. You can't just have the brain and shit. You gotta have the soul of the person. You know what I mean? It's like you can't have one or the other. You can't have Sherman Klump or Buddy Love. You can't have D.Boom or Daniel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and me being a rapper and having an alias, like, you know, D.Boom and Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Think about having alter egos. You got to choose one. Like, I might call myself D.Boom in the psychic community, but I'm really Daniel. D.Boom is just a name. I'm Daniel. That's who y'all talk to. That's who you seeing talking right now. D.Boom, different. D.Boom is definitely who he rapped about when D.Boom was really rapping out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper no more. I'm a psychic. This is Daniel. I might go under the name, the marker D.Boom, but this is Daniel you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? You get D.Boom perks, but it's driven from me. You know what I mean? Saying all that shit to say this. Everything is copacetic. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You know? Ain't nothing left to do but accept and acknowledge at this point and do that. Don't let nothing get in the way of this magic moment. You having a magic moment right now. But next card, Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. You know, the feminine has taken her toll on you. But it's not the feminine personally wounding you or hurting you or putting a lot on you. You put a lot on yourself. You know, but this is the toll. It's a price to everything. You know? It's like your gift takes you across the world and back. Your gift blesses not only yourself but other people. Until your gift finally gets you to the top. And what's at the top waiting? Vultures. You know what I mean? And 1-2%ers, the motherfuckers that really run shit. You know? Once they get a whiff of you, sniff for you, once you start building with them, shit gonna change. It's like you had a great idea, your business, your foundation, your LLC, your nonprofit. It's like, you know, you sell that to a business that want to buy it for like a lot of money, enough money to kind of put you up there, you know, with them, you know. But it's like once they get their hands on your shit, they gonna turn it into like what they turn shit into. The name ain't gonna really be what it is no more. The cause ain't even gonna be what it is no more. Like, it's literally gonna morph into something out of your control, morph into something out of your hands, morph into something out of your value, morph into something worse than you could ever think it could be. Whether it's a movie script or book or something, like, soon you give control, whether that's creative control, legal control. Once you give your control over to somebody else, it's gonna get perverse with their shit. You know, I'm saying all that shit to say this. The toll doesn't mean give up. Oh, this shit hard. Oh, I reached my limit. Oh, I can't go on no more. This is too much for me. What is too much? To a divine. What's time to a divine, but what's too much to a divine? Like, whatever you think you're going through, it ain't nothing compared to what your feminine went through. I'm not, like, throwing her grind and her shit that she went through with you in your face as, like, a blow or, like, she get cookies and you don't type situation. But what I'm really trying to stress to you, divine masculine, is that a lot of this change that's gone on in your life came from your divine feminine. You just starting to benefit from your change. And the directions and the behavior you got going on, like, it's going in a direction really, for some twins, the opposite from where the opposite to where the divine feminine is. You know, it's almost like you scared. Like, the toll. This toll is basically, like I said, I just see guilt. I see just guilt, a lot of guilt from you not acknowledging something that you should acknowledge a long time ago. You ain't got no time machine and you can't do that anyway. You understand that, but you feel some type of way about it. Like, that's the toll. The toll is all the years your feminine been holding you down, and then you just now got it. Like, you ready now, but you looking kind of back at the times your feminine was ready and you wasn't. It's taking a toll. You kind of shitted on your feminine a lot about having feelings for you. You put all these boundaries out and obstacle courses for your feminine to conquer, and she conquered every single one of them. It's like you intentionally put your feminine through the fucking ringer, expecting her to not, like, get through these challenges, and she gets through them every fucking time. And now you feel bad because you kind of like a person who will fight this hard for you. So in reality, you was testing your feminine only to see that you didn't have to test your feminine. Your feminine love you unconditionally. And that pain, that's really the toll. You're loved unconditionally. You got somebody that's fucking with you the wrong way. You got somebody that's fucking with you forever. Of course it's too much, because ain't no other soul doing this shit with you, feeling this shit for you, going in this direction with you. Which brings us to the next card. Masculine. You subconsciously, mystery madness, when it comes to yourself, you personally, be in a masculine role. We got the Fool card. What's the Fool card? Being in a whole new world like Aladdin. Uncomfortable as a motherfucker. It's a new place. You ain't never been here before. You out your element. You ain't cool here. You ain't known here. It's like a new city, a new job, a new place. It's like you was the man in your hometown. You in somebody else's city now. You was the man at your old job. You were nobody at this new position. You know what I'm saying? You're uncomfortable because you know you got to try new things or do something different. You know? This twin flame love has brought you to a point, Toll, where it's too much for you. You feel naked. That's the energy your feminine gives you in this Toll. You love being around your feminine. It's exhilarating. You know how you feel when you're around your divine counterpart. You know how your eyes and your pupils light up. Big as shit when you get around your divine counterpart. You know how you can be yourself around your divine counterpart? How you ain't got to try? How shit just naturally happens with your divine counterpart? You know what I'm saying? It's a Toll of that. Like absence, man. You know how you feel when you ain't fuck with your feminine in a long time. I don't mean like sex when I say not fucking with your feminine. Not fucking with your feminine could be just not picking up the phone when she called. You know, avoiding her. That's what you gotta understand. See, talk to the feminists now. When your masculine go all out their way to avoid your ass, that speaks volumes. It's like my twin when we first got into separation and shit. First separation was like toughest one. Because we was like two peas in a motherfucking pod till I came out the box with the boy. And his reaction was separation. Oh shit. I came out the box. Like, yo, we twins. So this is how I really feel about you. Like, I'm gonna hold you down forever. I know I ain't known you that long, but I'm gonna hold you down forever. That shit sounded crazy at first. Maybe year 1, year 2. It's year 10. It's normal to this nigga now. Shit that I be saying. It's normal. Like, I'm a Leo anyway. Leo season. Shouts out to us. Like, Leos, we different. Get you one. I'm telling you. We'll die for it. We die for this shit. Whatever cause, whatever we on, nigga, we ain't playing. If a motherfucking a Leo love you, bro, like truly love you, you divinely protected. Leo gonna love you forever. He's gonna fight to the death for your ass. Really ready to die. Leo can understand another Leo when I say this shit. We'll die for this shit. Not suicidal, kamikaze, not ego, nah. It's just a level of loyalty that ain't no other astrology sign on. Why you think we represented by a lion? Leo rant. Why you think Leo is represented by a lion? Look at a lion. Lion is a dangerous motherfucker in the jungle because you know their potential. You know they can rip you apart at any time. But when you see lions, what they usually are, chill. Well, at least the male lion, you don't never see no chill-ass female lion because they busy hunting and getting meat and deer, and they hunt, they do everything. You know, female lions are the killers. You don't see them chilling. You usually see male lions hanging with the motherfucking zookeepers and shit, hugging all on them, all nice and shit, but let a motherfucker come in the pride. A lion can go from sweet to killer in a hot second. Strength. be kind and like loving right for one moment, but then when it comes time to do that work, we do that shit. You know? So, you know, this shit is new. Of course it's new. You know? You don't understand. Of course you don't. It's hard. Of course it is. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you feeling, whatever toll you feel you've taken, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing compared to where your divine feminine been at with this, with you. Feminists went through a lot for you to get here, for you to get it. You finally get it now, that's good. But shit, do you know how long it took you to get it? Do you know the patience of your divine feminine to actually, man, I'm telling you, I just keep hearing like, Jesus Christ, like, imagine God. You know, you bring the Son of Man here. And the way Jesus went out. God watched that. God see everything. God seen the last time you made whoopee. You think he ain't see his son on the cross? You know what I'm saying? Dying like that, cuz like it takes divine love, man, to really love somebody enough to allow them to go their way, to allow them to do their path. It's bigger than, you know, it's shit, man. This tough shit I'm telling you, it's bigger than y'all. It's bigger. It's bigger than you think. But saying this, at least the past two readings, you change each other into different creatures, man. And you new creature having motherfuckers turn other people into new creatures. I wish I had a lighter. I'd do my example. Masculine is like a flame, right? Your masculine flamed you on. You wasn't awakened. You wasn't lit. Masculine was lit. Masculine lit your fire. Masculine lit your interest, feminine. Sparked your brain, feminine. Literally sparked your brain. It's like you got sparked, you got aware, you got hit, as feminists do. Y'all the first ones to get hit. You the first to acknowledge this shit. You the first to really catch the 1111 angel numbers, twin flame situation. I never heard of a twin flame prior to the year I met my twin flame, 2012. Was already woke, was already on it. You did, but I didn't hear the word twin flame. I didn't know what it was. I've seen it a lot. 1111, seen it a lot. Didn't know what the fuck it was to like recognize my twin. Met my twin around like June 2012. And I didn't really acknowledge the twin flame thing to maybe 2014. So it took 2 years to really figure it out. But 2012 was when I first heard of the term twin flame. After I met my divine masculine. Prior to my divine masculine, I didn't have no psychic abilities. Like, I'm only a psychic because of my divine masculine, trying to figure this shit out. I'm only a psychic because of my twin flame situation, trying to figure this shit out. This journey led me here. To y'all, whoever, you know, I book with or future client or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it brought me here. That's what twins do. You unlock shit within each other. I'm Gambit from X-Men. I didn't meet my divine masculine, I wouldn't be Gambit from fucking X-Men. My masculine is Wolverine from X-Men. This nigga, I'm telling you. Different creature. He got superpowers too, but it's more physical. Theoretically, spiritually, intuition-wise, psychic-wise, I'm a beast. Physically, my masculine is a beast. Like, he can change his DNA if he fucking wants to. This nigga can heal being shot in the head if he was in it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we all got powers. There's so much power in this shit, man. But it only gets unlocked the right way. You gotta deal with your twin the right way. And masculine, you know what way to deal with your divine feminine. Like this, like even though you in a whole new world like Aladdin, even though you kind of feel like the fool here, like the unaware one here, like the unhelpful one here, like the beta, nah, you the king for a reason. You have a role, you have a position, you have a place in all this. And that's the next level you need to get to. What the fuck this is. The feminine figured it out years ago. But like I said, it's It's an infinity. In the beginning, feminine understood it. You didn't. You was here with the understanding of what this was. She was here. Now here it is over time. Feminine is just exhausted. Years of trying, failing, separation, your shit, put up all your shit. Yeah, I mean, now it's like this. You here, feminine here. You finally aware. You finally ready. But your feminine down here now. It's like you gotta relight your feminine. You gotta respark your feminine to get back in the game. A lot of feminines got twin flame fatigue is what I like to call this shit. It's like y'all masculines ready, feminines ain't in the game no more, man. They checked out a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, good you get it, good you aware, it's good you ready, but a lot of you masculines gonna have to relight your feminine flame. Impress your feminine. Feminine spent years impressing you. Like I say, put up obstacle courses for your feminine. You did everything in your power to try to like stifle your feminine from getting here with you. She finally got here. And it ain't like she tried to get here. She's here by all the work that she did, all the time that was spent, all the help that she gave, all the grooming she was popping. Everything led to this moment. You know what to do with it. Because you directly, in regards to yourself, you went back to a self-imposed prison. This shit been coming out a lot with you. Self-imposed prison. This is a false sense of entitlement, a false sense of security, or the boogeyman effect. Entitlement is the root of all evil, in my personal opinion. Anything fucked up happens to you from another person. That person felt entitled to do that fucked up shit to you. It was mental. They went in a direction, a decision to do the shit that they did to you. Fuck that, I didn't know. Fuck that, oh, I wasn't thinking. Fuck, no, you were thinking. Before you do anything, you know what I'm saying, it complies in your brain first. Everything starts from the mind. That's why they say mental disease, and you know, there's levels to mental disease because you do got people who do shit on impulse. But if you impulsively do something, I mean, that means you already kind of had a preconceived notion of whatever it was you're doing. Oh, I didn't mean to touch her. Seems like you probably had this conversation with other people. But you doing it impulsively as if you got a reason to do it. Entitlement. Some masculines feel entitled to not have this twin flame shit. I've experienced and met a lot of that energy before. It's masculines out here, like I say, who won't even go for this twin flame shit. They won't even go to it. They won't even fuck with it. Because in their head, they feel they don't deserve it. Like, I feel it. I can't even give you what I'm feeling right now. I feel it. My masters feel they don't deserve. And what I mean by that is, it's you know, a lot of masters feel like God testing him with you. Maybe how your twin flame breakdown is. Maybe what y'all got going on. You know, all twin flames have obstacles, differences, contrasts, obstacles. You know. But a lot of masters feel like they don't deserve you because you are an angel. Because you are. Could be they just scared to lose you. They don't know what the fuck they would do without you. Thus, they're just gonna stay without you because they know how they can get with you. Sounds stupid, but this is a man talking, and this is how men think sometimes. Sometimes we think like that. Or masculines, you think your feminine too good to be true. Thus, she's not. He be a she be he, you know how we rocking. Once again, that's mental shit. Anything you can tell yourself. Anything you feel entitled to. Think whatever you feel entitled to think. Just could be a fucking long-standing ideology you got with this twin flame thing, and it's just like, you just, like my divine masculine. Well, he kicked in. I remember when he wasn't kicking in. We used to, like, write this whole twin flame shit off. Till one day he kicked in, which was union. Okay, you twins, okay, what the fuck? What is this? What now? I didn't have a plan. So I say, when union happens, a lot of masculines coming home, feminists have plans for your masculine. Because, like I said, imagine masculine's finally wanting to get with you, and you ain't got nothing to spearhead this shit with. It's like masculine's traveled 3,000 miles to get to your doorstep, feminine, only for him to, you let him in, and he sits there and just watches you try to figure out a plan or some shit. He's just looking like, damn, you wasn't ready for me? You didn't have a plan for me? You didn't think I was coming? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just came all the way for you. What? Like, you know? It's like I said, Madison just got energy of a person that walked 500 miles to see the love of their life, which is you, divine feminine, only to get there, and it's like you ain't got no party for me. You ain't got nothing set up for me. You didn't believe me when you said I was coming. Like, you start acting like you, feminine. All in his emotions, all in his head, which is a good sign. This is where you wanted him to be. But in a lot of cases, feminines, like I said, are just long gone. A lot of feminines who started off this twin flame shit in the feminine energy is in the masculine energy now. A lot of chasers are runners. Give it time. That's why I tell every new booty twin flame couple and shit, like, give it time. Everything will start making sense over time. You're not going to figure this shit out in the beginning. It takes time. So, future final row, wrapping this up. Subconsciously, Mystery Madness, masculine, going to the future. You got the Two of Swords. This is options. You know, it's only one right way, and that's up. Any other way is a distraction, in my personal opinion, but you got the option. Any other way is away from God, but I mean, we got options. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, but masculine, you've been here before. You've been in every direction. You've been north, south, east, and west, bro. You just did a whole circle 50 times. Ain't you tired of going in circles? Don't you want to go somewhere that has like a no ceiling? An infinite, man. Go up. Go up. But guess what? The higher you ascend, because that's all the Ace of Swords is ascension. The higher you go up, the less people gonna be around. Final rant. The divine rant. You know, this divine journey that all y'all want to be on so bad, man, this shit is not for the weak. You understand what I'm saying? It's unconditional love is something else. Y'all deal with fake love all your life. Say that shit one more time for the niggas in the back. The average human deals with fake love their entire life. Imagine divine love. Whoever your divine counterpart is what the fuck was missing in your life. And you got it. You lived a good life. You lived a successful life. You made a lot of money. You did a lot. It's like I said, you know, you've done a lot your first 40 minutes of the hour that is your life. But in the last 15 minutes, more shit is going on in the last 15 minutes than shit has ever been going on your whole life. More change, or profound change, more growth, more development, more understanding of love, more understanding of self, more understanding of God, more understanding of everything came in the last 15 minutes of your life, which is your twin flame demo. It's changed on a level to where you can see it now. All you have to do is acknowledge and accept it at this point. The sooner you can do that, the sooner this situation can go where it needs to go, which is you directly to the future with the Knight of Cups. This is young love, juvenile love, lust. This isn't mature love. This isn't the King of Cups, which is tough love. This is juvenile love. You know, the love a mother gives to a son, or a mother gives to a daughter, or a father gives to a son, or a father gives to a daughter. You know, it's like nurturing, care, big nurturing, big care, big love. You know, this is being in your feelings. You know, you need to go to the future, being in your feelings a little bit more. You just scratch the surface. You just stepped into the shallow end. It's time to get deep. You know, yes, you understand this twin flame shit. This shit's making a lot more sense now. All that shit your feminine was saying is making sense. It was gibberish. It's making sense now. It's like a person who's been speaking Spanish this whole motherfucking time. You didn't understand a word they said, and it's just like they automatically start speaking your language. It's like you at a restaurant or something. It's like a person over there talking in like Spanish. And you don't know what the fuck they said. They've been talking this whole time. Then it's like in the midst of your conversation, you overhear this person speaking English. So then you start listening to what they saying now. Like, oh, okay. When did he start speaking English? Oh, you been speaking English? Oh, I just sound like Spanish to me. That type of energy. So masculine, your eyes are finally open. You know, both eyes and this eye right here. All your eyes are open. Now, what do you really see? That's the message that I got. If I can be of good use, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Deuces.